Hey guys, so it is the end of Thursday of week 5, I believe. We are over halfway through. We have 28 days until I get to see my husband again. I'm really excited about that. Super happy. I'm just gonna kind of tell you guys what's been going on through my head right now. So two things. The first thing is I realized that I can't be alone. I knew that because of my issues, which I talk about in another video, that obviously my issues don't really work with me being alone, the thoughts that go through my head, that kind of stuff, but it's not just that anymore. Hold on, I gotta turn on. It's not just that. It's just I can't. I just don't want to be alone. I don't think. I think I am the only 20-year-old who still lives with their parents. Well, in my case, parent. That doesn't stay in their room all day. I will do whatever my mom's doing or watch whatever my mom's watching. I will not stay in my room all day. I have a TV, I have, game systems, I have all this stuff to do up in my room, even be on my phone, and I still would rather be downstairs. It has a little bit of, I enjoy hanging out with my mom, but also just because, I don't want to be alone. I can't be alone. It's rare for me to be upstairs, and when I am upstairs in my room, my mom's kind of asks, are you mad at me? Or is everything okay? And usually it's just because, I'm doing something in my room, I cleaned it recently, or I was working on a Bible study, playing ukulele, stuff like that. And I usually, I wake up around 9 or 10 every morning, and then I do my video, what's it called? Edit. I edit videos, I upload them, and then I just kind of do things, eat, let the dogs out, do things around the house, until my mom gets home, and then I'm pretty much with my mom. It's not like we do things together per se. I mean, she usually just watches a bunch of YouTube videos, that it's not like I want to watch those. It's not something that we bond over. It's just something that I would rather be doing that than be alone. So that's kind of been going through my head, that I've just kind of realized is that I'd rather watch the same type of YouTube videos every single day. Not that it's bad, the YouTube videos are fine, it's just not something that I just go out and want to watch, and my mom sends me most of them anyways to watch while she's at work, so pretty much, it's not that the videos are bad, it's just not something that I would rather do, because I could come upstairs and I could watch my YouTube or my Netflix or something along those lines, but I would just rather be with my mom. I'd rather be with somebody than alone. And honestly, I think that's part of the reason that I'm better than I could be, because if I just locked myself in the room every day, all day long, I'm sure I'd be a lot worse off, especially because I'm home all day. The only things that I leave for is my workouts twice a week, and occasionally my mom will have me go out and go to the store or do something. Tomorrow I'm taking my dog to the groomers, so that's about the only time that I actually leave. So I'm pretty much here the rest of the time, all the time. So if I just stayed in my room the entire time, I would definitely be a lot worse off than I am now. So that's something I realized. Another thing I realized is the fact that, like, when Michael was here, we would always be touching in some way. And I know I talked about in the video where I just miss the feeling of, like, human contact, like skin. And I think this is part of the reason why. It didn't matter what we would do. Like, we would always be touching somehow. Even if he was watching TV and I was watching TV, or we were on our phones, like, we would either be cuddled up or our legs would be touching and somehow on the couch, like, we're on opposite ends, but our legs would be touching. Or when we'd be eating something, our legs would be touching all the time. Anytime we were out, we would be holding hands. Anytime we were in the car, he'd have his hand on my thigh, or we'd be holding hands. Even when he was playing video games and I was in bed, like, I would still sneak my leg up onto his chair so, like, we could still be touching. Everything we did, we would be touching in some way. And it was just kind of subconscious, I think is the word. I didn't mean to do it. It's just something that always happened. Like, I always wanted that human touch. So I think that's part of the reason that I'm having this issue of really wanting human contact. Because before, I always had that constantly. And now, I obviously don't. I get 0 human contact. It's rare that I touch anybody ever. It's pretty much just whenever I get to see my nephew and he'll let me hold him, which isn't often. That's about the only human contact I get. So, yeah, those are the kinds of things that are going through my head right now. I still haven't gotten a letter since the phone call, which was on Tuesday. But I know that it's coming, so I'm not super worried about that. He needs more stamps, which I don't have money to get him stamps right now, but as soon as I get money, I'm going to go to the store to get him stamps. I have stamps. I don't think I have enough stamps to last me to when I see him, but we'll see. I'm still writing every single day. However, I do think, because it takes about a week to get it to him, I think I'm going to stop writing and sending letters for a week before I see him. Because then, by the time it would get to the base, he would already be at school, which means they would have to transfer the letters anyways. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop a week before. And then I'm going to continue writing the letters, but keep it, and then just give it to him when I see him. So he can read those when he gets to school or whatever. I know that I'm pretty sure whatever I give him has to be stamped and written, like, with the addresses. I think, I'm not positive on that, but I do remember reading something that if I give him anything, it has to be marked like a piece of mail, otherwise they could take it away from him. I don't know if that counts as, like, letters or just, like, things, because a lot of people will bring things, like gifts for the graduate. I don't know. But I will say at this point in time, it does seem like the days are going by quicker. Well, definitely the weeks are going by quicker, because I can't believe I'm already almost done with week 5, which means I only have 3 more weeks to go. And that's crazy to think about. But, like, the day in general. Now, yesterday and today, it kind of felt like this day is just dragging on. However, like, at the end of the day, it feels like, wow, it's already the end of the day. So it's a weird feeling, for sure. But I still feel like it's good. Like, it's getting better. And side note, I know I say "and" a lot, and I also know that I say "and" stuff like that, or things of the sort, a lot. My sister brings it to my attention all the time. Yes, I do have a sister. I have 2 sisters. Maybe I can make a video about my family and what the setup is and my story. Kind of thought about it. I don't know. What do you think? Should I make a video? I don't know. It's not like anybody watches these videos except for one person apparently, because I have a subscriber. I don't know who you are. It's probably one of my family members. I don't know, but I could make a video about that. I might. Nobody's stopping me. Anyways, yeah, I do feel like I have more energy right now. And it's probably because of the call. Being able to hear his voice definitely helps a lot. I love his voice so much. He has such an odd voice because he's not a very intimidating man. He doesn't have a very intimidating figure. Definitely not 6 foot or taller. Not very broad. I mean, he's broad. Like, he's got a good figure. Just, he's short, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. He's short. He's my height, which is 5'6", 5'7". So, he's not a very tall guy. Doesn't look like he'd have a very deep voice, but he does. He has a very, very deep voice for how he looks. So it always hits you kind of surprised. Like, you hear it and you're like, whoa, didn't expect that voice coming out of that guy. So when I hear it, I just love it so much. Like, his voice is so unique and so unique to him. And I just love him so much. And I love his voice so much. And being able to hear it really helps. You know, like, it's one of those voices that I can't just create in my head. Like, I can't just remember it. Sometimes I can remember what my dad sounded like, but no matter how hard I try, I cannot remember how Michael sounds. It could be because, you know, we've only been dating for 3.5 years. Well, now we're married, but we've only been together for 3.5 years versus my dad I've known for my entire life. But he, like, I don't know. When I heard it, I almost didn't recognize it, but I recognized it at the same time. Like, I knew it was Michael, but it might have been the fact that I was just kind of like, am I actually talking to Michael right now? Like, is this actually happening? I was kind of in shock, so that could have been it. But it definitely gave me a new pep in the step, hearing him and being able to just talk like we normally would. Even though I don't remember the conversation because it happened so fast and my mind was going so quick. But I'm so happy that I got to hear him, and I really hope that he felt the same way about hearing me. Because I just love him so much, and I can't wait to see him again. I won't be filming any of the meeting or any time afterwards, just for your reference. I will be filming about how I felt about the whole experience, but it's not going to be a typical vlog like I get to, you know, I'm going to be filming graduation or anything. I might, but I'm not going to post that. I might, like, actually film it, but I'm not going to post it. Just, I don't know, I feel safety concerns, you know what I mean? Even though, like I said, like, nobody watches these videos, but yeah, I guess that's all I'm really gonna say. I kind of just rant in these videos anyways. I don't even know why anybody wants to watch these videos, but hey, they might help somebody. This is what it is like halfway through the 5th weekend, knowing you have 3.5 weeks to go. This is what it feels like. If you've gotten a call, if you've gotten some letters, this is what it's like. And looking back at my videos, sometimes I cringe because I just think, wow, what was I thinking? But then I remember those were genuine feelings. Those were feelings that were going through my head. And they might help someone, you know? It's not like I look cute in those videos, so the only reason I would post them is to help somebody. So, that's all I have to say. I know I keep doing that in the videos, just saying, yeah, that's my update, and then go on for like 3 more minutes, so I'm going to end it here. I will see you guys tomorrow, Friday. Sounds good. See you tomorrow.